forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm inside my head. It's getting me in trouble, baby, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy. have to be. You don't have to be alone. No, you don't have to be alone. Right here, right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a brighter guy, you need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby, look no further, it's right here. Ooh, you just need a brighter guy, you need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby, look no further, it's right here. Right here, right here. It's cold out here and I feel lonely. I know the time can move so slowly, and in the distance I hear voices. Are they real or are they in my head? I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick, and I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick, and now I feel alive. Feel alive. Feel alive. Feel alive. And now I feel so many times they try to change me, and every time it drives me crazy. And all the good times we had saved me. Are they real or are they in my head? I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick, and I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick, and now I feel alive. Feel alive. Feel alive. Feel alive. And now I feel alive. take it slow. Ended up just like before. So take it easy. And you know how to forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm inside my head. It's getting me in trouble, baby, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Call of Duty Fall Split Qualifiers 3. I'm your host today, A9, and alongside me is absolutely no one. What a surprise. I'm the only one, and hopefully, I do justice to the teams. But this is the absolute pinnacle of esports in India. I mean, for sure about it. Esports pinnacle, if you talk about this word, I mean it's worldwide, but right now we're only gonna be focusing in India, and we did see in the summer split that the teams here did give us a blueprint, but now we are gonna be looking at the fall split here, which means that there are no margins for error inside of this tournament here. But yes, a great day, great evening, and yes, let's take a look at the timeline. We do have our qualifiers that we had. Our first qualifier was 24th and 26th, and that was won by Godlike. Our qualifiers 2 for Fall Split was again won by Godlike here. That was from 7 to 9. We are looking at qualifiers 3, which is right now from 21st to 23rd, and then we will have the regional championship from 4th to 6th September. World Championship fan slots for this region are only going to be 2 slots here. And yes, I there's not much to say over there. We are just gonna have to wait and watch how it goes. As you can see on your screen, we are looking at the road to Mexico City here. The final prize pool, as you can see, $500,000, and this is going to be from your December 4th to December 6th, 3 days. So, guys, stay tuned and watch out. But yes, talking about the teams, we will say that Godlike is still sitting on top here with 960 points to themselves on top of the throne here. Moving on to the packs here, the galleries, Hunting got like down with 859 points in second, and moving on to ETS and inside the absolute hungry, you can say hungry underdogs, which are lock loaded and ready to strike when it matters the most. And then we do have the rest of the teams: I7 Integrity, Spectlar, and Prodigies from fifth to ninth, you could say, or fifth to eighth. As you can see, these are going to be a 8 to 16th teams in order here in terms of points. And yeah, this is not going to be pretty for them, especially when they're faced off against the top 8 teams who are still fighting tooth to nail to get to higher, you could say, points with higher stages, facing off against good teams. But yes, like I said, the margin for error is absolutely zero. We are looking at the final few days of, you could say, this fall split itself, 3 days, and then we do have the regional qualifiers, like I mentioned before. But we also have the prize pool for this fall split. It is again going to be $5,000, just like the three summer splits and all the fall splits here, total making it 15,000, as you could see. But yes, talking about the two teams we have right now, it's going to be Reforge versus ABS. Now, this is, I believe, ABS is Gen, and they've redeemed themselves and they have a new lineup. But yeah, we'll get into that later, and let's focus on the maps. We are a bit delayed, so I mean, I do apologize for that on behalf of everybody over there. But yes, Summit for our first match, and the game was going to be Hardpoint. Moving on to Firing Range SND. Then we do have Raid for Control. Combine again our second match for the game mode Hardpoint. And our final map is going to be Coastal and second match. Or you can say second map for SND. You can see the map bands in front of you. That is going to be Hacienda and Takeoff for Hardpoint. Then you have Tunisian Slums for SND and Crossroads. And Standoff here for side of Control. So yeah, I mean, been a while here. I mean, there is a new lineup for Gen and Reforge. I think this is probably the first time I'm casting this team here. Let's see what they're gonna be able to do here, and let's see if they're able to surprise us when this hardpoint match. I mean, kicking off Summit Hardpoint, a great map again for those SMGs here, especially the meta being FSS Hurricane with 3-tap potential. And I think we might just get to see Switchblades as well in those close quarters. Shotguns are also going to be used, and yes, of course, Bal gonna be spraying and praying across the map every single where on those head glitches, making it pretty difficult for players to get inside the OBJ, especially when you talk about P1s, the heaven control and the computers, of course. And Money Hill also exists in this map, which is gonna be P3 and P4 here. P2 and P1 goes pretty much back and forth. P1 still you can have a control on. P2 it's just, I mean, it's really a bloodbath over there. But yes, guys, do let us know in the comments who do you think is gonna win between these two teams here inside of this Fall Split Qualifiers one. This is the first match which we are gonna be witnessing. And guys, do hit the like and subscribe button down below on FSN Asia. Do join the Discord server if you'd like to take part in community tournaments and events and giveaways, of course. Do follow them on Instagram. And yes, guys, this is our first match again. We already hopping in, and let's see how things turn out. I mean, surely, I think after witnessing or watching a lot of competitive matches in this past, you could say 1 or 2 months. Okay, we do have the players leaving. No worries, we'll be back. A technical difficulty, maybe the players are having a ping issue. But like I was saying, after witnessing so many matches in these 2 to 3 months, I think one thing is for sure that none of the teams are actually disappointing and all are actually playing at their best. We do have a lot of roster changes in the teams, which tend to actually, you could say, form a better synergy, and they do tend to form a little better with the previous. Sometimes it does backfire as well, maybe with the change of metas. But yeah, I hope players are going to be I mean, teams, I should say the right word, are going to be able to adapt to that, and surely we will be able to see some great matches here. I mean, this is a one lifetime opportunity which you're getting here on the main stage. Who knows, some people are going to be playing some for some people this could be their last competitive matches. For some people, you could say they're playing for fun, and some people take it very seriously. I mean, mindset, coordination, synergy, everything needs to matter. And I mean, it does matter, and everything should be perfect, or maybe not perfect, but close to being perfect, because it's never gonna matter more. Like I said, this is the highest stage you could probably play in this region here. So yeah, this is also the main stage here. But hope you guys are having a good day, and hopefully I'm able to do justice to these teams here, casting all by myself. Yes, guys. Again, we can surely give a few seconds or slash minutes to the teams here. I mean, you want to have everything close to being perfect. Like I said, you cannot have any margins of mistakes or any technical difficulties. But we're gonna keep that aside and again move on to this summit hardpoint match. First match inside of this fourth pit here. We do have Traf with the early approach inside the OBJ through the smoke. Not gonna be landing the shots, but the feed being blue here. This is already a pretty good start from the side of Reforge here. ABS, on the other hand, gonna be sent back to the spawn here. That was a quick 5 feet coming in from the side of Reforge here. They are gonna have a complete setup in this P1 here. Heading, and we do have Mabi here shutting down Genius, gonna be making an approach. He's still alive. He is contesting all by himself from his team of ABS here. Is gonna be making an approach, but Toxic gonna be able to find him out. 15 to 9 here, 25 seconds on the clock, 25 seconds in this P1. We can see that Reforge having a pretty strong start again. This is Isa here. I believe that's how you say the name. I guess we do have Traf again fighting it too. Isa shutting down 3, getting a 3-piece. We do have Sai here finding one or two Mabi, and I think just when I was casting, I was just taking a look at the minimap, and I just see the team of ABS. They are trying their best to contest here inside of this P1 here. They have made pretty solid, I would say, difference on the scoreboard here, but still not going to be enough. They are 6 points behind, but they do have a better control on this P2, which should grant them this comeback and potentially could get inside of the lead here. We do have Rogue making an approach from the heaven bottom, gonna be able to shut down too. Azio getting a quad for his team here, setting things up, making an entry point. That is the floodgates opening up for the side of Team Reforge, I would have to say. But on the other hand, Azio is gonna say no to that with his war machine. The shots are gonna be landed here. Retreat comes through here. Rogue flanks gonna get huge value over there. I hope I'm pronouncing these names right. Yep, it shouldn't be flanks only. I do apologize if I mispronounce any of the names. But here, 46 to 33, we have approximately 5 seconds left to this P2, and early rotations are really gonna matter because P3 is a money hill. And look at this, ABS is leaving nothing to chance here. They are just absolutely dominating it. Trap shutting down 3 players on the green side here. Not gonna go for any rotations here. The players are getting shut down on the backside by Trap all by himself. The Pred is ready to go. It's being used here. He does find one here onto Rogue side. That is going to be near the bridge. Trav gonna be single-handedly taking out the players of the team of Reforge here, and they are getting no entry points but flags, making an approach from the mid lane here. Also gonna get shut down after finding one. We have Mabi with the death machine out. Not gonna be able to spot any of the players on the along, and this is basically the players of you could say ABS, or I was about to say abs here. Much shorter and much easier to say, but here, Toxic gonna be able to shut down the death machine. The value was there. Obviously gonna get shut down. The time is also gonna run out. We do have 10 seconds remaining. We also have one of the players from the side of ABS, which is gonna be easier all the way on the P4 here, fighting for that P4 control. And yes, he does win that against Genius, granting him the better side here. The players are approaching from the side of ABS to get a better control. But talking about the team of Reforge here, I mean, surely they had a pretty strong start, but ABS, oof. Performance, I mean, off to a slow start and having a better control overall. The more confident they're getting going inside of this match against the team of Reforge. You can see on the scoreboard, the difference is just absolutely huge and massive at the moment. 115 to 50 on the scoreboard, 35 seconds on this clock here. This is a pretty good chance for the side of Reforge. Not going to be able to make a comeback here, but still, you could surely Pack up some kills here. We do have Genius. Also, the Death Machine out are gonna be spamming that. An approach is there from the A-Log side, and that is gonna be my fault here. Not gonna be able to find any value here. I mean, two players shooting at you once. I don't think it's a gunfight you're gonna be able to win. But Azio for the second time, only in one hardpoint rotation, we get to see two operators or two war machines popped out from him. That is again huge value. But I will have to say, I mean, I wasn't sure that's the best time to pop out your operator, especially the time ran out and you're already moving towards the P1 for the second time inside of this match. 122 to 73, AB is still inside of the lead. They are maintaining. But when it comes to P1, I think the team of Reforged, they are just better, I would say. I mean, they have a better, you can say, synergy or better coordination when it comes to P4. They are just more comfortable. We do have Toxic from the P2 itself, got to be going, but wait a second, that equalizer is not going to be finding any value. It's my fault. Got to be punching it. And we are looking at Rogue is here all by himself from the cages here. Gonna be getting an assist. We have Mabi on the heaven top. Gotta be spamming that barrier. Finds a 2. Gotta be staying on top here. Being the king of the hill here. Making an approach. A 180 turn. What a flick here onto flanks. Shots gotta go down here. We do have a 2-piece coming in, but Traf again making an approach here. Gonna be able to shut down Toxic and Rogue at the same time. Do have my fault with the Switchblade. Like I said, guys, Switchblade is also gonna be an SMG, which is probably gonna get used inside of the summit match. It is close in. It gives you great ADS movement speed. So you know for a fact that after, you know, mixing it up with Gango, I think it gives you a great opportunity with those movement kills, of course. But here, on the other hand, Marby with the Death Machine out, not gonna be seeing the light of day, only gonna be fighting one here. But 180 turns from Traf here, gotta be able to shut down 2. Couldn't get a third over there, but the value was there, which the team needed. 110 to 140 approximately, you could see a 30-point lead for the side of ABS here. Traf again with the claw out here, finding one onto Rogue side, spotting another onto Genius. Will be able to shut him down. Goes for the third. The time's gonna run out, or you could say the ammo for the side of Claw here, but the pre-fire is gonna do the trick for him. He is fighting all alone here. Finally, a backup is there from his teammates. And early rotations. This time around, the team of Reforge here not making those mistakes again. They know for a fact what it cost them and the massive lead that the team of ABS got, which from the early rotations when it came to the first round of P3s, and this time it's their time to shine. But on the other hand, this is something completely unexpected. Even after having early rotations, the team of Reforge still managed to be shut down and the spawns are getting switched to ABS on the other hand with the upper hand. Rogue, we have Franks making an approach here. Traf finding one, gets shut down by Genius. Ezio for the third time with his small machine finds one with the pre-fire, you could say, on the entrance. Gonna be able to shut down 2. The value is there, and this is a complete setup here for the side of ABS. Again, this is unfortunately my fault. Finally able to land those shots here. Finding one, gets another through assist. Shot's gonna get landed. Can he make it a third assist again for him? 117 to 190. ABS just shutting down the players of the team of Reforge, and this is not looking good. With 15 seconds remaining, we are about to move towards P4 for the second time inside of this match here. You have Sai finding a triple for his name. And ABS, this is quite a blunder for the side of Reforge, I have to say. Especially, you are almost 100 points down and you're still not fighting for that P4 here. The early rotations, like I said, it's never really gonna matter more than this. But 200-point mark for the side of ABS here, and I don't know what to expect, but there is still a chance for Reforge if the operator values are perfect, if they're able to win gunfights with the complete hole. Look at this, but I don't think Isa is just not gonna making it easy on them. With that equalizer, the value is there. Finds 2, can he make it a triple? Ali is there, that's a quad feed here, spots the 5th here. Shot's gonna go down, Fred is ready to go. Not gonna be able to connect that shot, but wait a second. Flanks on the other hand with the Tempest, finding a 2 inside the OBJ here, clearing out the players from the team of ABS here. Again, 15 seconds to rock with the team of ABS. They have no choice but to take it to P1 for the third time side of this match if they want to end it here. But Reforge, another shot, another, you could say, hard point they could live for. Shots go down. Ezio again gonna be able to find two. Trap also gonna get shut down. These are players just exchanging names inside of the kill feed here. The kill feed is lit up for the side of Reforge here. You can see the feed being blue. Trap making an approach, but Rogue definitely hears him and is gonna be able to shut down. There's a trade come from Rogue over there with the claw, and Easy also gonna be shutting him down. This is probably the fourth time an operator's out in his hands here. The value is just gonna be amazing, but wait a second, a trophy again, not gonna be helping him out over there, and this is 270 to 172, and Reforge on the other hand very close to making this comeback here. Just a few more points, I would have to say 30 to 40 points needed for this comeback to happen, maybe 50 if things get ugly over here. But Ezio again making an approach, the ball again, absolute laser beam. But 228 to 176 here. I'm not so sure if Reforge are going to be able to stop the team of ABS of getting those final 22 points. I mean, this is going to be incredibly difficult for them, but still possible. We did see what they were up to and what they were able to do inside of the P4. But Ezio again got to be able to shut down two here. These are shuts down. Toxic. Are we looking at the end here for the side of Reforge, because ABS just gotta be capturing those kills, or you can say capturing those points in their name. Toxic with the final approach with the equalizer. Operator value is not gonna be seen again. He is gonna get shut down. Death Machine, I was just about to say, in the hands of Genius, also could do a massive damage to the team of ABS. But again, this is going pretty back and forth here. Rogue with the tempest of his own, no values to be seen. We do have two operators ready, or you can say two score streaks ready for the side of Genius. Now is the time to use this, because just 10 points needed for the side of ABS to win this first match in this BO5 series of the first match of this fall split qualifiers 3. I mean, 247 to 195, and Ace from behind with a quad feed shuts down 4 players. Still fighting. And wait a second, Trap on the other hand, he's saying I am not falling behind, and we are just getting started. This is already Team APS winning the first match inside of this fall split here, inside of this BO5 series against the team of Reforge. I mean, surely ABS, like I said, it is a stronger gen if I have to predict, or if I have to say, because we do have some familiar names. But what a great start from the side of Reforge. I mean, with those initial picks, but getting a complete wipeout on the team of ABS, I mean, for sure, I was like, they definitely have an upper hand, at least for the first P1, P2, because it really, it just, you could say, there's a little bit of a thing that goes in your mind when it comes to those you could say aggressive starts, and when you find yourself completely switched off and getting shut down again and again. I think it just gives a signal to your brain that this is not going to be pretty how the match ends. But I mean, for the side of ABS, they had no problem picking it up. I mean, they are just incredibly confident every single time gonna be able to get that break. I mean, for the side of Reforce, they did have early rotations on the P3 when it came to second round of hard points. It just tells us that they just try to avoid mistakes, and they will do anything to make this comeback, and possibly anything to win a match like this. But on the other hand, ABS with their break-ins and breakthroughs, just absolutely beautifully done, I would have to say. It took them barely, I would say, 10 to 15 seconds to get a complete breakthrough, and the spawns get absolutely flipped with helping them out. And again, I will also like to point out this, that even after having a massive lead for the side of ABS, I am surprised that Reforge was still trying to go for those final few seconds of, you can say, scrap points near the P3, and they completely left out P4, which gave ABS an even upper hand going inside of this match here, which did, you could say, possibly grant them that 250 point mark, of course. But here, taking a look at the scoreboard, we do have Traf here being the MVP from the side of ABS with 48 kills, almost a 50 bomb with 35 deaths, 54 seconds of OBJ time. We have Isa in second with almost a 50 bomb as well. I believe the highest kill in the start of this game. Yes, 33 deaths and 2 minutes and 2 seconds of OBJ time. So highest kills with the second highest OBJ time. What a play, what a player here. Then we're moving on to Azio. I mean, 4 times you see a operator out in his hands. You know for a fact the value is gonna be there. 46 to his name, 41 deaths, 43 seconds of OBJ time. Great player, great performance. Moving on to the side of Reforge, we did see Toxic as well with I believe it was the FSS that he was using. Yes, 44 kills, 36 deaths, 1 minute, 38 seconds of OVJ time. Rogue gonna be in second with 41 kills, 37 deaths, 29 seconds of OVJ time. And then we have Flanks gonna be in third with 32 kills, 45 deaths, 1 minute, 28 seconds of OVJ time. Again, great plays, great match here. I mean, just a 50-point difference. And I mean, to the team of Reforge, that was a pretty impressive comeback that they were able to achieve over there. If I have to say, they were halfway there, but still, I think they still do have a lot of potential going in. But now this is just the first map, Hardpoint and Summit. Who knows? It could be a great combination for either of the teams. Who knows? ABS could be the strongest map with the strongest game mode, but now we're moving on to SND. Things gonna be taking a turn because the map is gonna be different, the game mode is different, the play style is different. But yes, guys, again, do let us know in the comments or in the chat who do you think is gonna be winning here. ABS gonna be taking the lead here, winning the first map. Moving on to firing range SND again. Oof. Map where you could say a lot of aggressive plays from the offense side here. The smokes go down. You do have aggressive A and B approaches. You do see a lot of teams go for long rotations for the backstabs and everything. Overall, a pretty great map here for the side of snipers and marksman users, of course. If, the snipers playing in the wood here, sniping towards armory, trailer, barrel, tin top, anywhere at all where you were able to spot a player. And there is one obvious spot that I believe every team, at least one of the players, are always holding that spot. That is probably barrel here, which is going to be on close to the trailer, which they're looking all over the A bomb side with the A long, of course, if the players are approaching. I normally get to see some of the PKMs and LMGs being used on the B side. Through the panic room, people like to wall bang and get some value or get the info if the players are approaching. And if God's grace is there, I mean, you also get to see 3 to 4 feet of with one freaking you could say wall bang spray with either of those LMGs. So yeah, no room for mistakes. It just has to be perfect for the side of Reforge if they want to make a comeback inside of this BO5 series. But yeah, I think you're gonna be starting in about a minute or so. We are gonna be giving the teams and the players just a little break, maybe 5 to 10 seconds, and we should be switching probably now. Yep, called it. But here, this is gonna be team ABS here on the offense side. They are gonna be attacking, and as you can see, this is pretty much a pretty you could say compact hold on the wood here. At least four of the players are holding in one of them. That is gonna be toxic on the A long with his ball, but a first blood is there for the side of Azio. That is, I believe, an SKS. Yes, the new SKS legendary in the Armory series, gonna be able to shut down Ace here. That is the sniper main for the side of Reforge. Already a pretty bad news, but a life disadvantage. I mean, this is the first start, but wait a second. Azio going for that approach here. Pretty close to making that jump here, but not gonna be able to get that vault. He is unfortunately gonna get gonna have to change up his strategy and just fall back. But here, with the life disadvantage for the side of Reforce, they are still playing for early picks, and Toxic is gonna be sniping with the Locust. You could say right now the top one or top two sniper inside of the game here, challenging Tundra for the #1 sniper inside of the competitive scene. But Toxic gonna be able to shut down easy, getting that trade for his teammate. And this is a 4v4 situation, and this gives a pretty good chance as well to the team of, I was just about to say Reforge here, because they did get back the life count equal here, but a shotgun and a sniper from Isa shutting down two players. That is gonna be genius. And Toxic both gonna be taking the fall here. Flank's gonna be able to shut down two here, getting the life count back to being equal. But Traf said not today. We have shots being landed again from Sai, and I believe Isa was AFK over there. And this is time running out, and ABS already winning the first round. 1-0.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
We do an aggressive B-side approach for the side of Team Reforge here, where two of the players from the side of ABS are going to be there. We do have one of the players AFK from ABS as well. Shots going to go down, and Mabi not going to be able to find any of the players, but damage is there. No assist to be seen. GD is also going to be able to shut down Traf, and this is 2 lives falling out of the blue for the side.
Bomb spotted.
I was about to say something else, but I just changed my mind over there. But here, shots gonna go down. Trades are gonna be there. Isa all by the only player left from the side of ABS with the 1v2 situation. Sai and Ace. Ace, the sniper main from the side of Reforge and Rogue. Sai, you could see, not gonna go for the bomb plant yet here. They are just gonna go for a long rotation all the way towards the A side. I mean, yeah, there's not much to say here. A slow and steady rotation all the way on the A side. The bomb is probably going to go down, and this is pretty much going to be around for the side of yellow here, which is going to be Reforged if Isa is not back in time.
The bomb has been planted.
You see the hold for the side of Ace and Sai, but on the other hand, Isa is going to be back here. The network is there. And let's see if Blue is able to pull it off for the team here. Spots one player, shuts down Sai here. Not gonna be having any idea where the second player is from the side of the Forge, and Rogue's Ace is there, and the machine pistol is gonna finish off things here. Easy, you could say, a second round going in for the side of Reforge. 1-1 on the scoreboard.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
This is again a pretty, you could say, a different approach to this round here that the team of Reforge have. Normally, the first round was, you could say, playing passive, playing for early picks. Now, the second round, it was an aggressive B-side approach, and looks like an A-side approach here. This time around for the side of Reforge here. But wait a second, a perfect stun from my fault, and Ace gonna be able to stack up 2 kills with that SKS, and this leaves a pretty bad situation for the remaining players for the side of Reforge, and this is gonna be a brilliant round for ABS. I mean, this was a reforced. I mean, wasting. If I have to say, if the right word is that, they wasted a lot of time here pushing on that A side, which gave a pretty good chance for the side of the team ABS here to actually have a formation, and there is a backup, you could say. But this is again an aggressive B side approach. Mabi already shutting down Ace here. Live disadvantage for the side of Reforge here. Mabi again going to be holding down the same angle just like before. Spots one player, Trap got to get a 2, and what a play! What a flawless round comes in from the side of ABS. This is 3-1 on the scoreboard, 2 rounds ahead. Trav gonna be able to shut down 2 players. We did have Mabi landing 1 with the nade, and then shutting down 2 with his pal over there. A good partnership from the 2 players from the side of ABS. But now, Reforge, back-to-back round losses on having aggressive approaches onto either of the bomb side. Just give them the idea that this is not the best strategy. They are still playing for early picks, that, and who knows, possibly have a better chance of getting some rounds in their name. Yes, genius. A very good angle here, but the timing is just not gonna help him out. Is here with an, you could say, pretty risky approach over there. Normally snipers are sitting on A long, but a jump peek with that SK is gonna grant him that kill onto Genius. High risk, high reward. This is what SND is. Again, Traf going for that push. Gonna be able to spot the sniper main that was Ace on the wood top here. Changed up his mind. Not gonna be connecting his shots. gonna fall back, and this is again not a good news for the side of ABS, as they've just lost one of their players. Isa has left the game, and this is now gonna be a 4v5 match for the entirety. This is the team of Reforgia pushing in towards the base idea. Draft landing a few shots. Marby finds one to Sai. He is gonna get a trade. A backstab is there from my fault, but not gonna be able to win that. Comes down to a 1v2 situation as Ace shuts down Traf. This is Azio with an SKS all by himself,
The enemy has the bomb.
checking that B bomb on that head glitch. Let's see if the team or the remaining two players, Ace and Flanks, are gonna go ahead with the bomb plant, and yes, they do. Shot's gonna go down. Azio finds one, tries to get away. Shot's gonna get landed, not gonna be able to find the
Nice work.
complete kill. And wait a second, I was not even checking the time for this round itself, and that was again a good play for the side of Azio. Reforge took too much time.
Objective. The enemy has the bomb.
This is 4-1, 3 rounds lead. Again, an aggressive A side approach. I mean, now when they have a numbers advantage every single time they're facing off the players from the side of ABS, they know for a fact that they will always have a life advantage when going, or you can say heading towards gunfights. And that's what's happening as of now. And Azio finds one, but again, Sai with the jump peak approach here is also going to be able to win that gunfight. Comes down to a 2v3 situation for Traf and Marby from the side of ABS. The bomb is getting planted
Bomb has
from
been planted.
Genius, and there's now 44 seconds to work with. All three players from the side of Reforge gonna be holding inside the trailer. This is a pretty risky play. I mean, nades are really gonna be absolutely beneficial here. Mabi, again, pretty risky here. That was a fake. And we do have finding Trav, finding one onto Genius here. Trav finds another. Sai Shazam. Mabi, but wait a second, Trav finds all three players all by himself, and this is again a massive mistake for the side of Reforge. All three players shut down from a 2v3. It came down to a 1v2, and Draft comes through again here. What a player, what a
Defend the
play by him. I mean, even after a live disadvantage, Team ABS do not even flinch. Reforge absolutely disappointed with that round here. They have to come up with something here. AZ all the way. This okay. They are taking things a bit too light as of now. I mean, SKS all the way approaching the wooden here, and now pushing in towards the trailer. We do have Toxic making their first approach here. Shots go down. Finds one. AZ can he get another? One more shot was landed onto flanks here, but will not be able to confirm that kill. This leaves a 3v4 situation with again live disadvantage, which could favor him, and that was almost my fault losing his life, but he still did after flank shut him down from the trailer side. A 2v3 situation. Let's see if the history repeats itself, as Traf is again alive this time around with Marby. There's absolutely no way. Three players again from the side of Reforge gonna be holding inside the trailer, but Traf already getting shut down. Marby with a 1v3 situation. 30 seconds remaining on the clock with the A-long approach with the bomb planted in the open. I mean, one bad spray could surely help him out, but again, I don't think this time Reforged players are gonna be falling for that trap. And this is
not over yet.
a shutdown, and finally a round for the side of Reforge here. 5-2 on the scoreboard, and the last round before the side gets switched.
Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Again, for the third or fourth time, we get to see the team Reforge with an aggressive B-side approach. And Marby, I don't think it's a good idea to hold that spot again because the players are going to have a pretty good idea. And yes, that's what happened as Toxic already shuts down Marby with an early blood inside this round. Trap getting one here is so does Azio. Trades comes through, comes down to a 2v2 situation from both the sides. Genius gonna be in a pretty good spot here behind the box, which the players are not going to be checking. Both the players going to be playing inside the panic room, which is only going to be putting them in a disadvantage, if I have to say. And both of them are not going to be challenging that. Shots go down. Both the players, you could say, down to 50% HP. This is gonna be a pretty difficult situation here. Approach is there, and Genius definitely worked out in his favor. Traf again with a clutch situation, and look at this man here. Absolutely incredible, if I have to use the word here for him. Again comes through here, the massive value.
Destroy the objective.
What a play, man. Absolutely sublime here. And we are again, this time around, seeing a side switch, but again a B-side approach for the side of ABS. And the team of Reforge have all pushed out, which gives the team ABS a complete control and also gonna be giving them a good advantage to get the bomb down. But this is Genius already shutting down Azio here. My fault, finding one. Traf shutting down Sai. A 3v3 situation. Mabi gonna find one or two Toxic. Traf, this is again gonna be pretty risky play, but I think it has surely worked out for him. And this plan, I would say, this plan of his of always having aggressive approaches has always worked out as Ace. Also finds one, comes down to 1v2 situation. Bomb goes on for the side of blue. The sniper main. All eyes on him. Really needs to pull this off if they want to have some shot of making this comeback inside the SSD match. But as you can see, Mabi going for a long rotation all the way from jungle towards mid. Player has been spotted. Shots go door. And yeah, I was about to say that why did that kill not come through from Raf over there? But yes. This is 7-2 on the scoreboard. 5 rounds ahead. Sorry guys.
Destroy the objective.
Match is not good. This time around, the team of ABS taking things slow here. 3 players gonna be holding inside the wooden here. We do have my fault. Checking over the jungle, but Toxic gonna be able to find the first onto Azio. Now this is a 3v5 situation. There's not much you could do here. I mean, there is still a possibility if all 3 players from the side of ABS push onto the B side as 2 of the players are holding. If they're able to shut down both the players, they will have an advantage on the B side. Nate gets thrown here, not going to be landing that. Unfortunately, it's not a Kobe, but from the side of Traf, I believe, over there. Pretty close one onto Toxic, but still not going to be able to connect that. But shots go down. Traf barely made it alive. And I think they just might have listened to Baikole as all the 3 players with the B-side approach with Genius is on the box head glitch. And the timing is going to be everything. Shots go down. Not going to be connecting those. There's players approaching. He is going to get shut down from both the sides. This is a complete B-side control. Maybe not as Sai with a mid-side approach, but the trade comes through. A 2v3 situation. Very much possible for the side of ABS, but Reforge, I don't think they're going to make it easy as Toxic shuts down my fault. And this is Traf again with a clutch situation. You know what player
Lost the bomb.
is very much capable of doing this, but yeah, I was just about to say 2 players pushing in at the same time and he is getting stunned over there. I mean, yeah, your fate is sealed and this is a 3rd round victory for the side of Reforge, just 4 rounds behind from making this comeback.
Bomb acquired.
But here, on the other hand, a mid-side, or you can say mid to trailer, or you can say an A-side approach with Azio shots being landed, but wait a second, could not turn in time here, and he is gonna lose his life. We have Ace, not gonna be able to connect that shot here. Comes down to a 2v2 situation, with the rotation is there from Genius all the way from jungle towards the A side. Spots the player, shuts down Trap, a 1v2 situation for Mabi with the ball. Goes for the peak, shots go down. Genius not gonna go through with it. 1 minute 20 seconds. Mabi. I mean, that was a pretty massive blunder for the side of Azio. I mean, if he would have landed that shot with the SKS, he would have surely had numbers advantage and possibly having an advantage. But head-on fights here, and Genius gonna be able to win that, shutting down the remaining 2 players. And a 4th round victory for the side of Reforge. 3 rounds away.
Destroy the objective. Grenade out.
Very much possible for the side of Reforge. But here, this is Team ABS again with a, you could say, B-side approach. Shots getting down, but tough. Oh my god, this man.
Lost the bomb.
Just shutting players down on that head glitch, and look at this, beautifully done. And I cannot forget about Ezio, guys. It finds a 3 inside of this round. Massive value with that SKS, and this is match point for the side of ABS. And double the points on the scoreboard for the side of Reforge here. 4 rounds needed for this comeback, and 1 for Team ABS to win this second match inside of this BO5 series. But wait a second, here again, flanks and ace shutting down 2 players, but my fault and Mabi not falling behind. A 2v3 situation again, very much doable, and approach is there. Both the players with at the same time shuts down flanks. A 2v2 situation, shots go down. Sai finds one onto Mabi. Ezio with an SKS all by himself switches over to and FSS, but again, Genius from behind, just not gonna give him that opportunity. This is 8 to 5, 3 rounds again needed for the side of Reforge for making this comeback. ABS, they can smell the victory right here inside of this round. Reforge again, gonna be doing their best, but a B-side approach. Rogue already shutting down, my fault, a 3v5 situation. Corner must have gone in. The players are approaching from the side of Reforge here. Genius again on the head glitch for the freaking, I don't know, 4th or 5th time, and he does find one onto Trav. Mabi is there, gonna be able to get a trade. Toxic shuts down Mabi. This is AZ all by himself. The SKS main and Sai again. We have a 8-6 on the scoreboard. 2 rounds behind from making this comeback. 1 round needed for the side of ABS.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Grenade out.
ABS really need to think of something, because after reaching towards, you could say, the 8th round, I mean 1 round away, and you get a 2-0 lead inside of this BO5 series, they have to avoid mistakes at all cost here. Need to get early picks and early rotations if they want to come through inside of this round. But we have AZ all by himself on the A side here, and we already gonna get shut down by Ace. Again, a pretty difficult situation for the side of ABS, and Toxic making a slow approach here inside of the wooden from the mid. Not gonna be able to spot any of the players. Just to his left, I think Traf is there. We have finds one. Can he get another? The value is there, and this is a 1v4 situation now for Traf. Basically needs to get an ace if he wants to win this match right here.
Bomb dropped.
Spots the player, but Genius with the ball, with the pre-fire, is gonna be able to win that in 8-7. Are we already about to see an overtime inside of this first SND match of this fall split qualifiers 3?
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
1 round needed for ABS to win this match, and 1 round needed for the side of Reforce to get this match in overtime. But Rogue again finds one, and trade comes through from Marby. We have shots coming down from both the sides. Marby here spots the player, maybe not going to be checking the steal, and this is a massive mistake from both the players. And what a play from flanks. And yes, guys, we are moving towards overtime, and this is gonna be a pretty, I would say, not a good thing for the side of APS, because after having such a massive lead, even after having a life disadvantage, it is all gonna be for nothing right here if they do not win it. But we have an aggressive B-side approach, changing things a little. Mabi this time around gonna be playing inside the panic room here. Maybe an approach could get him that massive value, which is very much intended for this round. Shots go down. Trap finds one. Spots the player. We have Mabi shutting him down on the headless. Genius. But wait a second. Sai from the panic room shuts down Trap and Mabi. We have Ezio doing his best. And look at him, dude. I just have to mention Ezio and Trap. An absolute, you could say, brilliant, or you could say clutch, best clutch players we have seen so far. The value is insane, dude. Every single time coming through for their teams. But wait, again Sai with the early nade kill. This could just set things out. This is again match point for the side of ABS. Wall banks are being attempted for the side of Ace here. Not gonna be connecting those. Finds one on two. My fault, and this is a 2v5 situation where this is a flawless start for the side of Reforge. Like I was saying, the value which we get to see from Trap or AZ or any of the players from the side of ABS, I mean, it always shows us that these players would go to any extent of, fighting till the end and just staying alive in these sort of matches. But again, I mean, when it comes to like numbers advantage, look at this. Azio finds again too. Can he make it a triple? That was like bit of an overcommit from his side. He did lose his life. He could have played it slow. But here, a 2v3 situation with ABS having a life advantage. If Genius makes an approach, that is gonna be a very, very big mistake from his side, because both the players are sitting in this crossfire inside of the trailer. Bomb has been dropped. Oh wait, it has not been dropped. It has never been picked up only. It's sitting inside of the spawn, waiting to get picked up here.
It's all up to you now. Finish the
Mabi shuts down Ace here. The sniper main falls, and this is Genius all by himself. He is gonna get shut down, and ABS again with a match point here. 10-9.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Will ABS be able to shut it down here, or this is gonna be Reforge again fighting for that comeback? I think Reforge have made it pretty clear that no matter how far the team ABS or how much of a lead they have, they are just gonna be able to make this comeback every now and then. With ABS, with 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock, none of the players from the side are holding needs codowns. That information is there. Traf not gonna go through with it. This is the team of Reforge leaving the mid side completely open, hoping that none of the players from the side of ABS are gonna go for a rotation or maybe a flank. The patience, and Traf here makes an approach. We have trade comes in. We have Ace shutting down Azio and my fault at the same time. Toxic shutting out Marby as well. This is 10 freaking all inside of this SND match. I mean, ABS are not happy about a player leaving the team,
Bomb acquired.
especially when it matters the most. I mean, it could cause them in this match of SND right hand side of the BO5 series, which is obviously not going to be pretty. But Azio again through the smoke. Shots not going to be connecting here from his side. And Rogue Ace, I mean, all the way from the wood top finds one. My fault. Finds another. Trap shuts down Ace, and this is a 2v2 situation. Comes down to a 2v2 here for Traf and Mabi from the side of ABS and flanks, and Genius from the team of Reforge. Both the players again sitting in this crossfire here, having each other's back inside of the trailer. I think the players of ABS have a pretty good idea here, and Mabi finds one, gets it double. Look at this play again. Absolutely brilliant for the side of ABS. Raf was just baiting it out, and Mabi gonna be able to pick off both the players from behind. 11-10. Match point for the frickin' 5th, 6th time here for the side of ABS.
Destroy the objective.
5th, 6th time?
The enemy has
3rd or
the
4th
bomb.
time, I guess. ABS again, a formation, 2 players holding inside the wood, one of them checking the jungle, one is having a complete, you could say, a sight of the middle of the map here, and we have 2 of the players on the A-long. I'm not sure, this strategy has not worked out in the fair, but Azio this time finds one onto flanks, shuts down another Toxic. My fault, already gonna get picked off. And this is a 2v3 situation. For a second there, we did see Asia finding it too, which made us believe that maybe this was the end for the side of Reforge. But no, they have bounced back, and we have a long rotation and a flank coming in from, I believe, Genius here, all the way from jungle. Yes, players been spotted. Shots are not going to be missed, and Mabi is also going to get shut down. This is Azio with a 1v3 situation. Shots from behind. Goes for the peak, and Genius with the brief again, just getting things back to being equal here. 11 all. OT moving the target here towards 13.
Destroy the objective. We got
This
the bomb.
is genuinely not good for the side of Reforge, especially they know for a fact that this is a 4v5 situation, and yet they're not able to finish off things here. It just only tells us that APS are such a powerful and a well coordinated team. But Raf already taking the fall here. This is not good news, and Azio playing it very risky. He could get picked off by the sniper. This is Team Reforge deciding on an A-side approach. SK shots, and none of the value. You can see none of the kills are gonna be seen. This leaves a 2v5 situation, and we just might get to see Reforge finally inside of advantage inside of this match here, and comes down to a 1v4 as we have a trade from flanks onto my fault. Pause the player. Mabi not gonna be able to confirm that kill, and this is pretty much around for the side of Reforge. I mean, the location has been revealed, and he could get shut down from either of the sides here. I mean, all the players are playing incredibly close, so you can say that yes, this is not going to be around, which, I mean, the chances are incredibly low. So yes, as you can see, this is a 12-11 on the scoreboard with a match point for the side of Reforge.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
My fault with an approach. I need to find one. Yes, he's able to put flanks on the other and gets two. This is now a 1v3 situation for Mabi all by himself. And there we have Ace shutting down the final player and getting things back to being normal for themselves inside of this BF5 series here. 1-all. I mean, the team Absolve, or you can say ABS, are surely not gonna be happy about that. Even after a player leaving and single-handedly just making towards the 8th round, and then fighting the team of Reforge making a comeback, and fighting inside of the overtime where the team of ABS had an advantage, or you could say uh, a 1-round lead. The team of Reforge were able to make a comeback every single time now and then, and they were able to win it in the end. So yeah, personally, if your team Reforge, you're not happy about that. I mean, even after a life disadvantage, and especially how ABS has performed, where Traf getting those clutches, and so does Azio. I mean, surely this is a match that should be practiced and should be done with the team itself or with the coach. But here, taking a look at the scoreboard, we do have Genius being the MVP from the side of Reforge. 16 kills to his name with 14 deaths. He flanks with a huge play we got to see inside of the final round in trailer, where he found 2 kills, 17 kills, 17 deaths. Rogue gonna be in third with 16 kills, 13 deaths, and moving towards the team of ABS here. I mean, Rogue can also be, you could say, one of the factors which led Reforge to be able to make a comeback and win this match. I mean, the sniper value, of course, those early picks, and single-handedly having a complete, you could say, control over the A-long. But yes, rate control. I mean, with the 5th player back in the team of Absolve here, you could surely say with how Hardpoint and SND have went, When it comes to overall gunfights coordination, I think ABS has made it pretty clear that they have an upper hand. Gunfight, I think it goes pretty 50-50, but now it's all about map callouts and rotation, because raid, again, a map which needs to be studied. And of course, the mid side control is going to be incredibly important for wherever the player needs to go, because if you have a mid side control, it saves you a lot of time to just head over to different points in the map or different places. But yes, guys, this is match number 3, and we are going to be looking at the team of Reforge going to be on the offensive side here, as Azio going to be getting the first blood inside of this round here. Trap shuts down side. Genius going to find one or two. Trap trade comes through 28-27. Azio all the way inside of Reforge's spawn here. Mabi going to be able to shut down too. I mean, as of now, if you can see the mini map here, Sai also finds one or two Isa here. Yep, shots go back and forth here for the side of ABS and Reforge. As you can see, this is Traf making a mid-side approach, spots a player. Connection is there, finds one. Flank's gonna be able to get a trade. 1 minute 50 seconds, and you can see B side has already been captured for the side of Reforge. They are heading over the A side. A player has not been spotted here by Flanks here. My fault was just patiently waiting for the right moment. 17-14 with a 3 life advantage. And now this is Reforge trying their best to make this score come back to being equal. But wait a second, Sai with a lovely 2%. Traf should be having a look over there. He just let his 2 players get taken down over there, which is, again, this is basically TDM, because you don't have a lot of lives here. You have limited lives, so you gotta work with each and every one of them. So 11-8, and still ABS gonna be inside of the lead. Azio not gonna be connecting those shots on that bomb head glitch, or you could say the pool head glitch, if that's the right word to use. Not the bomb head glitch, of course. But here, a mid-side approach from the kitchen. Toxic finds one inside of the money room onto Mabi. My fault. Gonna be able to shut down both the players at the same time. And this is a last 4 lives remaining for the side of Reforge, and last 5 for the side of Absolve, which you could say turns into an SND. Genius and Ace are there. Ace already gonna get shut down. Genius left with the 1v5 situation. Gonna be playing inside the bedroom, spots a player, shots gonna get landed, will not be able to confirm that kill, but location has been revealed, so is no choice but to either take a head-on fight or just go for a rotation, because 20 seconds is barely anything which you could attain with. But here, he finds 1 or 2 trap. 10 seconds, gonna be going for an approach, but my fault inside of the corner. An easy pick for him, and this is first round for the side of ABS. Absolve. A split approach here. 2 of the players, that is going to be easier with a war machine, and just the team of Reforge completely leaving the kitchen area is just really just playing with the spawns and with how the map control works. We do have my fault with the Tempest out here. Flanks gonna shut down Isa. Side of the, you could say, mid stairs here. Sai finds one. Genius shuts down Azio. 25-24. Pretty neck to neck as of now. You can see 2 ticks are there on the B side for the side of ABS. Toxic gonna shut down Mabi from behind. Azio gonna be able to find the trade. Huge gun 5 some flanks. Shuts down Azio. Look at the team of ABS here. No problem at all with just making those quick decisions. Now they've all the way. They were actually playing to get the A side first, but now this is a split approach. And I am not so sure about Reforge's map control here because they're all playing very close to Laundry and the B side here, which is only going to give the team of ABS a better control and a better advantage going ahead. And you did see the feed being blue over there. 3 to 4 players already getting it shut down. And yes, the feed is still going here, but Toxic finally shut down Isa, and ABS going to get an advantage
Enemy taking A.
inside of this match in terms of lives. But here, both A and B sides capture 2/3 of the ways. Isa making an approach, finds one. Can he make it a double? Unfortunately, the answer's gonna be no, as Flank's gonna be playing the spoiler with the Tempest, gonna shut down two. Is gonna get a trade, shuts down a third player, finds a three for himself. Sai with the SKS, not gonna be connecting those shots. B side captured. The time on, you can say, the clock increased to almost 2 minutes, and last 5 lives for the side of Reforge. And A side almost captured here. No time to work with pre-fire as that Isa going for the spawn trap. And we have a complete A side capture coming in from the side of ABS. And this is a 2-0 and a second round inside of the team ABS. Raf already finding the first onto Genius here. Shots getting down. My fault. Huge play again. Shuts down both the players. 27-26. Isa all the way making and first initial approach inside of the spawn. My fault. Finds one. Can he make it a double? Yes, he's able to. Shuts down Toxic. Two operators out for the side of ABS. That's going to be Mabi with the death machine. And no value is going to be seen from My Fault with the Tempest, but Mabi on the other hand finds a 2 that's going to be close to the red room. Can he make it a triple? Shots go down. Rogue also going to get shut down, making it a quad to his name. The spawn trap is there. Mabi going to be holding inside the gym area, spots a player and finds another onto flank before he gets taken down. Massive value out of him. Is going to be taking it slow. We do have one of the players who's patiently waiting. That is again going to be My Fault with the switchblade, waiting for a player to approach from the AC, you could say, the secret area. And Azio shuts down Rogue here. You can see the kill feed moving here. Goes pretty back and forth. None of the teams or none of the players are getting a lot of value as of now. But Reforge trying their best to get their life count back to being equal. This is Team Reforge going for that complete capture on the B side. Spots the player on the, you can say, laundry, and that is too late for them, at least for the team of ABS, as the B side has already been lost here. With 9 lives to work with Reforge, I mean, operators needs to get used as of now, with only, you can see, Ace is going to be there, the sniper main, with the operator ready to be popped, and Azio finds one onto Ace here with last 5 lives remaining. I think we are just looking at the very end here, and no value was to be seen. And this is pretty much going to be a second match right here for the side of ABS with a 3-0 victory here. What a game. I mean, both the sides we got to see when the team of ABS were on the defense side. I mean, at least one of the two players, or I mean, 2 to 3 players were always going for the spawn trap attempt on the team of Reforge when they were on the offense side here. They were just not able to win gunfights. And when the spawns got flipped and team Reforge were on the defensive side, I mean, I have to mention this. Setting up 4 players near the laundry, especially when you have no idea what kind of rotation or what kind of a map control the team of ABS have. I mean, that is just quite a mistake that they were doing. Just spreading out, you can say, having a very small setup at a very distinct location over there was only going to give the map control and a pretty open A side for the side of ABS. And they used it to their best. The feed was completely, I would say, ABS over there, the team of ABS. You did see at least 4 to 5, or maybe 5 to 6 kills in a row with just ABS. The players from the team of ABS, if I have to say. But yeah, operator value, again, we only got to see one great operator value, that was with the death machine from Mabi here, as you can see on your screen with the death machine. Gonna be able to find 2 inside of the red, finds one another inside of the the gym. and one in garage, and then finally gets another with the hunter killer. I mean, that was massive value. But here, this is gonna be your scoreboard. Here is you're gonna be the MVP with the most amount of kills out of the match here with his SKS, of course. The marksman main from the side of ABS, 22 kills, 14 deaths. Mabi gonna be in second with 18 kills, 13 deaths, and Isa in third with 20 kills, 13 deaths. Moving on to the team of Reforge, we have Toxic being the MVP with 18 kills, 20 deaths. Is gonna be in second with 16 kills, 16 deaths, and Sai in third with 15 kills, 16 deaths. So yeah, pretty one-sided game for the side of ABS here. And this leaves a do or die situation for the side of Reforge because Absolve need one more map in order to win this BF5 series. But now the game mode is again hard points. I don't know what to think of that because ABS were pretty dominant. Reforge were not far behind, but let's see. It is gonna be combined hard points. So yeah, this early rotations again are gonna be really gonna matter here because when it comes to those P2s and P3s, if you have great gunfights and you have better spawns, I mean, surely you could get a lot of points and a lot of advantage going inside of that match. Talk about P1, you normally don't get a complete control. It goes back and forth. It's always a bloodbath here. You always see players flanking in, or just making an approach either from the waters, you could say from the P4 towards P1, or probably playing near the steel bridge, of course, shutting down the players on the P1. So yeah, it's pretty obvious that it is going to be back and forth. But when it comes to P4, the final point, you could have a complete control. It's just all about having that spawn control and having a complete setup. Of course, three players inside the OBJ, each checking out a corner here. Maybe one of them checking out P2, one of them checking out waters, and one of them checking out the rocks itself. And two players just roaming around in the middle of the map here, stopping for any approaches or going for cutoff. It just really benefits you. So all about your mindset, your team coordination, and your individual plays. But here could be, and who knows, the final map inside of this BO5 series between the Reforge and Absolve. Let's see who's gonna be able to take it. But Azio, my god, already a Kobe here, a double with the nade. 50 seconds, 10 seconds inside of this P1 itself. Reforge is going to be getting those first initial points. But like I said, this is Absolve we are talking about. This was a complete wipe for the side of Reforge. They've all been sent back to the spawn, and ABS just getting those points for their name. Spawns are going to get flipped, and this is in a very bad news because Reforge, first of all, did not get a lot of value heading in this P1 with the first initial approach. Then they were sent back to the spawn, and now the spawns have been switched, which gives the team of ABS a big, I would say, a very big advantage going towards this P2, of course. Especially the scoreboard is moving for them, and 40-3 is already there with a 40-point advantage on this P1 itself. I don't know what to think of this, but Reforge again. We have seen that they're a very capable team and they can surely manage to do something here. But Traf finding two, Genius making an approach, gets Traf taken down here. 43-7, 50 seconds to work with. Azio making an approach, finds two here. You could say near the green itself. Sai with the pre-fire entrance with the ball, of course. Flank's gonna able to find a 3 for his name, making an entry point. You can say floodgates open for the side of Reforge here. This is a Tempest being popped out from my fault, finding one onto Toxic. Azio shutting down the remaining two players. Azio also popping out his war machine, gonna be spamming that near the door entrance, but the timing again, no value is gonna be seen. 64-20, 10 seconds remaining, and early rotations for the side of Reforge. Let's see how long are they able to hold off the team of ABS from getting this spawn capture. You can say a spawn gets flipped if everything goes right, but look at this play from the side of ABS. I mean, the remaining, or you can say all 2 to 3 players are just heading for the spawns itself, and the spawns are already gonna get flipped. And this is what I'm talking about from this team here. They just don't care about the objective here. They're just gonna go for the spawn, which already like it automatically grants you advantage getting that OBJ itself.
Hardpoint
And you know for a fact that ABS in general, they are a very strong team.
locked down.
They have an incredibly strong hold, and this is now Reforged trying to get a retake, but they are just getting shut down again and again. The feed being completely blue. Azio again spots the player, shutting down two for him for his name over there. 83, 37, 20 seconds remaining. An approach is there. Shot's gonna go down, but wait a second. A nade from flanks is gonna be the end of Azio. Contest is there. My fault finds one. Toxic from behind gets the trade again. 9 seconds remaining. Scrap points gonna be favoring for the side of Reforge and the team of ABS as of now, not going for early rotations towards the P4. We do have flanks all by himself here, gonna be heading over to that fight, but my fault still gonna be able to win that. Sai all the way, all by himself, still fighting in that P3, taking out the players one by one. And we have 3 players from the side of ABS making an approach to flanks. This is a pretty risky play. Finds one. Can he make it a double? Not gonna be able to spot Azio over there on top of that rock. Is only gonna lose his life and that operator as well. 100-point mark was achieved by the side of ABS. 40 seconds on the clock. Shots not gonna be landing for my fault here, which gives an entry point for the side of Team Reforge here. Trav finds one. Toxic going absolutely crazy with that FSS. Finds a 5 for himself, making it a 6, a hexa kill. He's still going. Spots another player. Shots not gonna get landed, but the value was there. Free Fire entrance. Toxic is on a roll here. He has been getting quite a value here. And finally gonna get shut by my fault here. 2 score streaks ready to go. Again, no value gonna be seen as Trophy is gonna be able to block that red missile from hitting the ground. But guys, look at this massive value out of AZ. I mean, just this guy, man, with the SKS or with the BAL, the 3 feeds which he gets every now and then for the team. But yeah, I mean, while I was just praising AZ over there, I mean, I just took a look at the scoreboard. I mean, the lead the team of ABS have and Reforge every single time, just finding a way to make a comeback. And AZ again, look at that, again a 3, making it a quad. This guy is unfreaking believable. The value from this man himself for the team is, I think, is just one of the few points, or you could say, the few things that always grants this team a victory. 140 to 71. 5 seconds remaining, and early rotations again for the side of ABS inside of this P2. They do have a complete setup here. Raf not gonna be able to confirm that kill, but Azio is there, finds one. A trade comes through from Ace. My fault with the Pred missile could go absolutely huge here, but a Trophy also just gonna be blocking his shot. My fault. Gonna be checking this corner. Spots the player. Finds one. Can he get a double? Value wasn't the best, but did the work which was needed. This is Claw popped out from the side of Trap here. Finds 2. Can he make it a triple? He knows for a fact the players are gonna be moving in from the entrance of Kef and Trap again. The timing, but still gonna be able to find one over there near the green entrance. We have flags. Shuts down Mabi. But AZ are gonna be able to find a trade. 183 to 74, a 100-point lead for the side of ABS. I mean, I have said this before. Every single time we get to see when Reforge have early rotations on any of the points, right? ABS are able to get a comeback and they're able to get a retake with the spawns getting flipped in their favor. But when it comes to Team Reforge, they're just not able to do it. I mean, I've not seen a successful, you could say, retake or a successful spawn flip from their side. But here, 200-point mark has been achieved for the side of ABS, and this is again Team Reforge just getting shut off and just getting taken on from the OBJ itself, and Team ABS gonna have a complete control, and AZ from the rocks gonna be able to shut down too. We have Sai here making an approach from the side alley with the claw. But my fault is going absolutely huge inside the object. Gonna be able to find two. Easier from behind with the side. Ali is with the ball, of course. Shutting down three players, man. Ezio. Probably the most three pieces we have seen so far in any of the plays at this point. Every single time a three piece from. But here, this is Ace. All gonna be by himself inside this OBJ. Did the work. Did stop the team of ABS from getting those few points. There's a contest, but 217 to 93 on the scoreboard. I mean, this is just an absolute annihilation coming in from the side of ABS. Toxic popped his equalizer, but the value is not going to be seen as Traff is already going to be able to shut him down. This is Traff again making an approach from the bot itself. Going to be able to find both the players. Trade comes through. Azio with the war machine spots the player, or maybe not, just pre-firing. He knows where they are. Marby getting a huge three, gets a fourth. The quad feed is there. Can he make it a fifth? And maybe not. Okay, I was just about to say here. That was a very good value again, just clearing out all the players. And look at Traff. What a claw value again, shutting down both the players here. A 180 turn, a flick over there. Just the set that was needed. And wait a second, flanks with the final approach. Some scrap points really could help out the team of Reforge right here, but my fault. Not winning against that death machine, not going to be possible, but it's going to be Isa making an approach with the equalizer. But we do have both the players shutting each other down with their operators. 237 to 110, just 13 more points needed for the side of ABS to win this match and this BO5 series against the team of Reforge. 55 seconds for the third time we get to see inside of this P1. 238, 239, 240. This is team ABS reaching for that 250 point mark, and there is no contest as an Toxic making an approach, but also gonna get shut down. 247, 248. Final contest from flanks, and there we go. This is going to be your winner of this BO5 series here. Team Absolve winning with a whopping score of 3-1, or you can say 3-1 inside of this BO5 series. A great match for the side of ABS again. Again, pretty one-sided, just like the control match. I mean, control was a 3-0. And talk about the team of Reforge here. I mean, I was saying that gunfights just might be pretty even here, but I just might be wrong about that. There is still a pretty, you could say, a long way to go for the side of Reforge and Absolve, of course. But here, inside of this matchup, I think Absolve have made it pretty clear that who is going to be the one dominating and the one who's going to be, winning every single time and going to be inside of the lead, or just dispute which one of them is a better team. I mean, that was almost 100 club here. That was quite a performance from the side of Absolve. But yes, guys, this is going to be your first BO5 series of your summer bol raha hu. Fall split qualifiers 3. Sorry, guys, I'm just used to saying it's summer split. I know, bad habits. But yes, we are going to be taking a look at the scoreboard here. We do have my fault being the MVP from the side of Absolve here. 37 to his name, 26 deaths, and a freaking almost a 3-minute OBJ time all to himself. Switchblade player, of course, the gunfights were there. I mean, we did see some crazy plays by him with the value at Azio. Gonna be in second with 43 kills, 28 deaths, 47 seconds of OBJ time. Trav gonna be in third with 37 kills, 28 deaths, 1 minute OBJ time. Toxic gonna be the MVP from the side of Reforge with the most amount of kills inside of this game here. 37 deaths, 36 seconds of OBJ time. Flanks in second with 29 kills, 39 deaths, 39 seconds of OBJ time. And then we have Ace in third with 25 kills, 33 deaths, 43 seconds of OBJ time. So yeah. Oof. This is, guys, your first BO5 series, and we are actually gonna be going for a short break. But guys, if you have any doubts about this tournament and what this guy here is actually casting and what this tournament is and who are these teams actually playing against each other, so head over to pameworld.gg. Everything is gonna be mentioned there. But guys, we are gonna go for a short break before our next BFF series, which is gonna start in a few minutes or so. So we'll be back after a short break.
So many times they try to change me, and every time it drives me crazy. And all the good times we had saved me. Are they real or are they in my head? I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick, and I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick, and now I feel alive, feel alive, feel alive, feel alive, and now I feel alive. I was so sure of our love. I never thought of any reason, a doubt about us. And now I'm right back at the start. Halfway through a bottle, baby, and nothing to know. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy, take it easy. Thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy. And you know how to forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm inside my head. It's getting me in trouble, baby, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy, take it easy. Thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy. cold out here and I feel lonely. Oh no, the time can move so slowly. And in the distance I hear voices. Are they real or are they in my head? I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick. And I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick. And now I feel alive. Feel alive. Feel alive. Feel alive. And now I feel alive. So many times they try to change me, and every time it drives me crazy. And all the good times we had saved me. Are they real or are they in my head? I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick. And I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick. And now I feel alive. Feel alive. Feel alive. Feel alive. And now I feel alive. I was so sure of our love. I never thought of any reason, a doubt about us. And now I'm right back at the start. Halfway through a bottle, baby, and nothing to know. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy. And you know how to forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm inside my head. It's getting me in trouble, baby, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So
Alright, guys, welcome back to the Fall Split Qualifiers 3. We are just getting started. I mean, we just witnessed our first match of Solve. I mean, they did win. So, yeah, right now you did see that we do have Integrity versus Skillside as our next match. And if you have just joined now, we had a very crazy BO5 just now. It was against Reforge and Team ABS, so you can say Absolve. As I just mentioned, Absolve did win. So yeah, if you have just joined now, go and watch that series later on because that was an absolute banger. But here we are going to be focusing on this one as of now. This is going to be our final series of today, Integrity versus Killside. We do have our map screen, which is Hardpoint for Combine, SND is there for Coastal, then we have Stand Up for Control, Arsenal for Hardpoint, and Slums, our final map for SND. You can see a map bounce which Integrity had, that was Hardpoint, Hacienda, then we have Meltdown for SND and Raid for Control. And for Killside, it was Summit. Okay. I mean, it is like one of the few maps which everybody, like every team, really just likes to play on. But I guess they definitely have a strategy in other maps, or Summit just not might like it might not be their strong suit. But yes, guys, uh, yeah, Integrity and Killside. I mean, Integrity, they are, I think they're top 8 as far as I believe right now inside of the leaderboard. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough fight for Killside, but let's see, anything could happen. And they could, pull out a rabbit of their out of their head, and anything could happen. I don't want to say that maybe this team will win, this team might not. I'm not leaving anything to chance. We will have to just wait and watch, see how these teams perform and how they play out in different maps and different game modes. But yes, guys, if you have joined now, do like and subscribe down below to FSN Asia channel. Do join the Discord server if you like to take to part community tournaments, and if you like to take part in giveaways. And also do follow them on Instagram and on different platforms, of course, like Twitter and you know wherever you can find them. But yes, we'll wait for a minute or so, and we should get started. Do let us know in the comments who do you think is gonna win between these two teams. I am not so sure about any roster changes, so I believe it's the same lineup from both the sides. But I am personally very much excited and very intrigued to see how Killside plays, because I've seen a lot of integrity matches, but I think this is gonna be like my second or third Killside match. So yeah, we are already hopping into our first match of this BO5 series. It's gonna be Hardpoint and combined with Bite already getting the first blood, and this is already a quad coming in for the side of Killside here. This is a complete wipeout towards the team of Integrity. This is Gamecho finding one onto. That's quite a name, I have to say. But Shrey, on the other hand, from the. As you know, this is something that I mentioned you'd say, a few minutes back when I was just spectating a hardpoint match only. The last or final map we spectated in the last series was indeed hardpoint in combine only. But yeah, Shrey was able to pick off 3 players from the steal towards the P1. That was quite a value here, but double the points of the scoreboard for the side of Killside here, 14-9. And I believe this is Integrity is... I think they're off to a strong start, but surely they'll pick up. But Shrey, on the other hand, again, a massive 4-piece to himself here. We have Rectified, on the other hand. Not going to be able to spot Reckless over there, and he is going to be able to take him down. But here, Copied, finding a 2. White, on the other hand, finding a double for himself as well. Illusion making an approach, shuts down Diablo. This is Integrity getting inside of the lead. White spotted the player through the smoke. Will be able to confirm the kill. The answer is gonna be no, and Reckless. I was just about to say, we do have a bad kill coming in from Shrey with the first operator out. That's gonna be the Death Machine. Finds one, can he go for a double? The time runs out, or the ammo, you could say. And Naika is gonna be able to shut him down. White also gonna take the fall here. Diablo shuts down Reckless here. And this is a back and forth game as of now. 38-23 Killside. Off to a slow start. I mean, they did have, you could say, an aggressive P1. Or their approach was pretty good, but again... Oh, what is this? Gamma Bunt. I'm only gonna call him Gamma, guys. It's easier for the caster, trust me. But Shrey here gonna able to find two. Game Show shuts down one onto Reckless. Shrey with the melee gonna find a three for himself. Shrey's been getting a lot of 2 to 3 feeds, maybe quad feed as well. Illusion with the Mythic FS is gonna be able to find two for himself, and Gamma on the other hand with the Tempest. Can he make it a triple? Yes, he does. The value is the Illusion with the War Machine, making it a quad, making it a complete wipeout here for the side of Team Kill side here. They're all getting shut down. Illusion is still going. The value is there from the War Machine and a 4-piece. Can he make it a fifth? Unfortunately, the answer is gonna be no, but with the gun, maybe yes, and yes, he was able to. 70 to 30 on the scoreboard. This is 30 seconds remaining here. Kemcho making an approach from the top with Copied right behind him with the claw popped out. With the hipfire approach, finds one here, rectified with the detonation approach. Unfortunately, again, not gonna be able to find that pick here. Illusion was sitting in the corner with his FSS, is gonna be able to pick off both the players, and the value of the Fred missile is not gonna be seen, and a trade comes through from Diablo over there. 93-30 here with a second remaining. This P4 for the first time we're gonna see inside of this match. With Gamma making an approach here, trade comes through, Copied is gonna get shut down. Shrey gonna able to take off Naika here. Diablo making an approach here, cutoff is there from him with the P2 approach, but Illusion still gonna be able to win that. Gamecho with the final operator out from the side of Killside with the War Machine, finds one. Can he go for another? The answer is gonna be no. Gamma is gonna find that trade. 100-point mark, like I said, was achieved by the team of Integrity first here with a, you could say, approximate 80-point lead, as you could see on your screen. Illusion is on a, he had a massive streak over there, and his EMP is ready to go. We do have Claw being spammed from the tunnel of the rocks here from White. 116-34. This is almost a 100-point lead coming in from side of Integrity, and Shrey for the second time popped up his death machine. Shots go down, still gonna be able to find that. This is Gamma as well for the second time with a Tempest out here, gonna be able to shut down Diablo. The value is gonna be there, not gonna be able to connect that. Switches over. Red missiles also ready to use. The feed being completely blue. This is KLX. I don't know what they're doing or what's going on in their mind, but it's surely not working out as of now. Yeah, they have to come up with something. They'll have to get some control. Otherwise, this is just falling in the favor of Team Integrity. Falling in the favor of Integrity. If you know, you know, guys. Okay, जिसको नहीं पता टीम में एक बंदे का नाम Fallen है. I just had to put it there. पता नहीं क्यों. थोड़ा lame joke था, but चलता है. But anyways, White gonna be able to find two. Illusion shuts down Diablo. 150 to 41, 100-point lead for the side of Integrity. Aiming for the 200-point mark right here, and win approach from Kemcha from the waters. Finds one, gets another. Or to Gamma here, making it a triple. Still going. Still hungry for more kills here. Shrey gonna be able to find two. Gonna get shut down by Naika over there. Reckless shuts down Rectified. Early rotations are gonna be there this time around for the side of Killside. An approach is there from Illusion, but Copied gonna be able to win that. Feed being yellow over there for 3 to 4 kills. This is Killside lighting up the feed here with their name, and a Fred missile is there. No wonder. Okay, finds one onto Naika. This is a death machine popped out for Rectified as well. Gonna be checking the doorway entrance. The players are gonna be approaching. The pre-fire is gonna go absolutely deadly, but wait, no value gonna be seen. Quite a risk, and that one tap from the Sparrow is also not going to be coming through, but an assist from White is going to do the trick, as he did find a 3 for himself. Kemcho on the other hand, Kemcho बोल दिया मैंने Kemcho को. With the War Machine going to be spamming that, not going to be able to find the most value, but still shuts down to just what his team needed. 176 to 66, and this is not looking good for Killside, because even after having early rotations with the better spawns, they are still being contested every now and then, which is, you could say, slightly working out for them. But on the other hand, you know for a fact that Integrity is already have a complete early rotation and early setup on this P3 for the second time inside of this match. Shrey is there, and you can see checking the window while being crouched, having that head glitch advantage, just making sure none of the players are actually flanking here from the bricks, or you could say the rocks over there. Reckless on the other hand finding a 3. We have White finds one onto Kemcho. Naika making an approach from the panic room, the window itself. Lands a few shots, but White here gonna be able to shut down Naika. This is Shrey finding a 3 for himself again. Rectified, shuts down Reckless, gets another, gets a third onto White. The value is there. Approach is also there, but Illusion finds one. Shrey with the trade gets another onto Diablo. Death Machine out for the third time, but Copied said not anymore. 196 to 93, still maintaining a 100-point lead while also reaching 200-point mark before the team of KLX even could touch a triple digit right here. This is unbelievable what Team Integrity is doing as of now here. Killside is a very capable and a pretty dominant team here, but I mean, you're facing off against a top 8 team as of now, and they are just showing you why they are in the top 8. 212, 100 points here for the side of Killside. Naika making an approach, spots a player, not going to be able to win that as White is going to be saving his teammates' life here from behind. Reckless is there with the Sparrow, finds one onto Copied inside of the P2. Shrey finds one on Diablo with his Unclear. 225 to 100 over there on the scoreboard. Reckless taking it slow, waiting for a player to approach the P2. That's not going to be the case as players are spawning right behind him. Finds one, gets another. That's perfect prediction and a perfect map knowledge coming in from him. Spots another player. Pre-fire is going to be there. Not going to be winning that. Yes, that is a very deadly pre-fire, but able to shut down another player. That's going to be Copied here. Can he get a third? The answer is going to be no. This could be a retake coming in from the side of Killside here with the final few points actually going in their favor. I mean, 244 to 104. This is probably the most dominant hard-point match we have seen. I mean, you know, Absol versus Reforge was something else, but this is just taking it on a whole new level. I mean, the scoreboard is pretty, you could say, likely, or you could say pretty even here to what we saw in the last series, but still, the amount of domination is on another level, like I said. And there we have Copied getting the final pick onto White. That's not going to help him out or his team because Integrity already a 1-0 lead inside of this BO5 series. Winning hardpoint combine. You know for a fact that when it comes to mindset that the Killside team they have a lot going on as of now. I mean, it does happen with every team. I think it's very important to have you should be calm and have your composure all the time while playing these matches. No matter if you have just lost the lead or if the team is performing really well, you can always bounce back and you're always able to do certain things with the team the other team might not think of. But yes, as you could see, this is pretty much Integrity here. Even in the highlights here, they had a very, you could say, crazy moments where, I mean, I just have to mention we did not see a lot of Shrey, but he was always getting 3 to 4 picks or quad feeds with this Bal. And the operator value you could see from Gamma with the Tempest, or you could see the Death Machine value as well. So yeah, I mean, Killside, there's not much you could say. This is just the first match. You could always attain, or you can say always win the next few matches because there's still a long way to go. But yes, guys, we should be taking a look at the scoreboard here in just a second or two. See how the players did, how the teams performed. We do have Shrey being the MVP from the side of Integrity with the highest kill side of the game and the only player who has touched 50 bomb, by the way. 20 deaths with 1 minute 29 seconds of OJ time. Then we have Illusion in second with 41 kills, 28 deaths, 58 seconds of OJ time. Gamma gonna be in third, 27 kills, 19 deaths, 1 minute 18 seconds of OJ time. Moving on to the team of Killside here, we do have Game Cho here. I mean, I also forgot to mention that, dog. So guys, Game Cho here also had a pretty crazy, you could say, feed here. You could say with his war machines or with his overall bal sprays. Same as the case with Rectified, and you can say for Copied as well. But here, 29 kills, 29 deaths, 9 seconds of OJ time. Copied gonna be in second with 27 kills, 37 deaths, 34 seconds of OJ time. And Diablo in third with 25 kills, 33 deaths. And kuch to OBJ time tha. I believe it was somewhere around 30 seconds. Production के पैसे काटूंगा मैं. But yes, a 1-0 for the side of Integrity here. Moving on to SND Coastal. Yeah, so I don't know what to think of this. I mean, map pick was for the side of Killsite here. So yeah, after having such a dominant win that the team of Integrity had, I mean, Killsite should be able to bounce back and they should be able to surprise us with something here. But guys, again, do let us know who do you think is gonna win. Uh, by the way, talk about the map of Coastal. Again, not the best map for snipers, but snipers get a pretty crazy value you get on the A side. I mean, marksmen are gonna be spammed. The SKs are gonna be used, and shotgun is gonna be on the B side every single time when I cast this map. I always mention this. I mean, it's pretty standard at this point. Rocking the same meta. And I mean, the formation and approaches are going to be extremely important. You should know how your other team is performing. When you're on the offense side, you should be able to get some sort of information how many players are crossing over to the B side, taking a look. If they smoke, you have no idea, but still, this is going to be kills that going to be on the offense side first here, and they are more than likely, we can see that, are going to go for a B side approach here. We do have one of the players that is going to be rectified here with the sniper checking the spawn, or you can say the A entrance, or pretty close to the ice cream shop. So yeah, this is I think kills right here, waiting for the right time to approach, waiting for the moment, and I think pretty much waiting for rectified to get an early blood. But look at Gamma here with the shotgun, just waiting for a player to peek and not gonna be able to connect that. This is pretty risky because this is a shotgun battle which we're seeing right now. Naika gonna get a hit marker and yep, gonna move away from that gunfight. Not gonna be engaging in that. But guys, this is pretty much giving the information to the entire team of Integrity that this is more than likely a B-side approach. Illusion finding the first blood inside of the game and the round here onto Rectified. The sniper main falls. This is a live disadvantage for the side of Killsat, and they are more than likely going to go for a B-side approach right here. Maika with the first early approach finds us. I was just about to say Gamma did fight one for his name and copied, gonna get a trade. Show shuts down Reckless. This is Shrey getting a trade onto Show. A 2v3 situation. Shrey with a shotgun, not gonna be able to connect that onto Diablo. Copy taking out White, and this is leaving Illusion with a clutch situation of 1v2 with his FSS here. Now you know for a fact that both the players are going to be sitting in this crossfire, which normally, or you can say mostly, gives the players an advantage. But let's see if Illusion is able to achieve something here. Spots one, can he get another? And shots go down, copied. A bit of a struggle there, and what a play. Illusion just that was quite of a blunder, if I have to say, from Diablo. He should not have picked that up. Should have waited for his teammate. That was yeah, teammate to actually. I believe it was Cho only.
Enemy has dropped the bomb.
But here, a 1-0 for the side of Integrity. Off to a strong start. This is going to be an aggressive B-side approach from them, which stun is there from the side of Integrity. That was Gamma all by himself. Gonna be able to shut down the shotgun main again, and also gonna get picked off. Shrey there with the SKS landing a shot onto Cho, will not be able to confirm that kill. My bad, guys. It was not. By the way, it was not Cho in the last round. It was copied. I have a goldfish memory. But yes, this is Diablo here finding a 2 for himself. Reckless finds one with the nade onto Diablo. This comes down to a 2v3 situation. And Reckless finds one onto Rectified. Comes down to 2v2. Very much possible again for the side of Integrity. But let's see if a Killside got to repeat the same mistake here. But I guess Nos Show finds one onto Shrey. Reckless making an approach. Finds one with the sniper. Can he make it a double? Shot's not going to be landing. There's no time to work with, and copied. This time, clutch comes through. Yeah, guys, it was copied. The first round was not Kimcho. That was my bad. And this time, copied did did work for his team here. That he did come through. But here we have again an aggressive mid to B side approach here. A little change of routes, but here same strategy. This is going back and forth. Comes down to 3v3 as both you can say two players fall from both the sides. Reckless. I think he has a pretty good idea that one of the players is there, and that flashbang is surely got his make a suspicion right. White is there, but Game Show in that shotgun corner. Yes, he is gonna get that advantage, and he is gonna be able to shut down White. Illusion gonna take out Diablo. The trade is there. Comes out to 2v2 again inside of this match. 20 seconds to work with. I don't think you have a lot of time here. I think the players from the team of Integrity, that's Illusion, Reckless, they have to think of something quick here. A neat kill, perfectly done here. A good Kobe, you could say, from the side of Reckless, and this is copied. Getting shut down, and Game Show with a shotgun all by himself. A fake and a trade comes through. Maybe not. But what a play by Game Show here. Gonna be able to shut down both the players. I believe Reckless got a massive flinch from that SKS, and that's why he was not able to land that shot. And that 180 turn onto Illusion. Just perfection here from Game Show. Absolutely, you could say brilliant. Yeah, White already spotted a player, finds one. Illusion gonna get it too. Kimcho shuts down Illusion. The trade is there. Rectified is all by himself with the sniper. Stun is not gonna be his best friend over there. He is gonna get. Yeah, he is in a pretty bad situation. Kimcho in a good angle. Shots landed, and a two tap is not gonna give him a confirmation kill. And Shrey is gonna be able to win that. That was pretty unfortunate from his side, and a 2-all we get to see inside of this match here.
Defend the objectives.
This is going to be a close quarter fight, which we're about to see between, I believe, Gamma and Kimcho. Or it was Illusion versus Naika. Okay, that was a pretty close call. Illusion could have taken himself out over there because shotgun is obviously going to win in close range. But any which way, still now this is going to be none of the players losing their life. But Killside, I think they've decided to go and have an A-side approach this time around, as Naika is going to be holding inside the A shot, waiting for the call and probably waiting for the right time to make an approach. But no, again, change of plans. This is going to be a fifth time, I believe, a B-side approach from the side of Killside. Two players approaching from the mid, three from the entrance. Would give them a good advantage, and Gamma will not be able to spot any of the players. They will not get the read. This is Diablo. Finds one. Life disadvantage. Shrey needs to get something. Shot's not gonna get landed. Reckless also gonna lose his life by Diablo here. And this is Illusion and White all by themselves. Hit marker from Diablo. Will get a confirmation kill. Yes, he does. Could be a flawless round for the side of Killside, as White absolutely helpless. No backup support or anything, just all by himself making an approach, and all five players playing together. And Diablo, what a play by him. This was a flawless round for them without losing a single drive. They are able to take down the entire lineup of Integrity here. Patience really did work out in their favor. This is now again change of plans, and this is gonna be an A shot to A approach. A copied, finding one onto Gamma. Reckless finds one onto Naika with the nade trade comes through. Copied, okay, still staying alive. This is a complete A style control coming in from the side of Killside here. Nice shot over there from Reckless. He knew he was there. White gonna be able to find one. This is a 2v4 situation. Both the players gonna be sitting inside the panic room, or you can say the fruit area, and they have nothing to do. They are absolutely helpless, and Shrey gonna be able to pick off both the players, and we have ourselves a 3-all on the scoreboard.
Nice work. Next round.
Rectified with the first blood inside the round, already shutting down Reckless. The sniper battle was won by the side of Killsite here. Again, possibly going for an A side approach. Rectified, trying to go for another. Shot's not gonna get landed. I believe that was Shrey. Yes, it was with that SKS, the only player from the team of Integrity who could challenge him on that range, apart from that sniper, of course. With Diablo making an approach, the two players going to be sitting in this crossfire. Diablo's absolutely no idea. Their approaches, finds one. Diablo gets a pretty good idea that one of the players is going to be inside. Illusion gets another under Diablo. This is now a 2 life, or you can say a life disadvantage for the side of Killside. Integrity gonna be getting the upper hand. Shots landed from Kemcho. Shrey not gonna go through with it. Kemcho finds one onto White here. Nade goes down. Illusion, the timing, but still managed to find that. Gamma shuts down. Rectified, and this is Kemcho with the SKS, or you can say the marksman main. Finds one. Can he get a double? Shots they are landed, but yes. This is gonna be an easy trade from the side of Integrity, and last round before the side switches.
Defend the objective.
Look at the side of Integrity. 3 of the players are pushed in from A-Long. That's going to be Illusion shutting down both the players here. And this is Shrey getting traded out from Kemcho. 2 players still actually holding on to that, you could say, the ice cream shop here. The bomb has been dropped. A 3v4 situation. Life advantage for the side of Integrity. Bomb picked up. Diablo not going to be engaging in that gunfight. But here, I think the only way out here for the side of Killsite is they all the way rotate back to the B side. Gamma making an approach. He could find one or two. Rectified here. Yes, he does. But he also did manage to take down Reckless before he went down. Game show spots the player. Headshot is going to be able to do it with him. And this is a 1v2 situation. Both the players right in front of him. Gets another kill onto White. Smoke goes down. Game show trying to move away. The bomb is been dropped inside of the spawn. And Illusion, I think he does have an idea about it. He knows where the player might approach from. And wait a second. Illusion. Yes, he does find Kemcho on that A-Long. And I was just about to say that Kemcho, if the timing had worked out in his favor, if he was a bit fast, he would have seen Illusion going inside that ice cream shop, and he surely would have gotten that kill. But I guess the round just favored Integrity over there, and this is 2 rounds ahead, and the sides are going to get switched, where Integrity is now going to be on the offense side.
Bomb dropped.
Diablo with the first blood, shutting down Illusion. Shrey finds one onto Kemcho through the, I was just about to say, through the gap here in the mid boxes, but Naika was there patiently waiting, and Gamma right behind here. Not gonna let his teammates' life go and win. This comes down to a 3v3 situation. Bomb still with Reckless here, all the way inside the spawn, making his way towards the B side, and probably gonna get the bomb planted before the players of Killside are gonna approach. Bombs getting planted, and this is probably going to be a complete setup here for the side of Integrity. Copied. Let's see who's going to go for the first initial approach here. Shots being landed, none of them connected as of now. Kill comes through. Diablo did find one over there, and I believe that this a fake maybe.
Not over yet. Ready up.
Okay, guys,
Defend
a
the
bit of
objective.
a buffer could be there.
The enemy has the bomb.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm back.
Target down. Smoke out.
All right, we did see that Gamma in the last round that KLX, or you can say Killzat, had a very good retake on that beast and they were able to get the bomb defused. Here, we did see Gamma getting the force build again, and a trade is gonna come through by Cho. This is a 2v4 situation for the side of Integrity here. We are Shrey finding one onto Cho. Copied gonna get the trade and finds the second as well onto Reckless. This is gonna be a 5-all on the scoreboard.
Defend the objective.
A bit of a risky approach here. Look at the team of Killzat. They all have a mid to A side approach. They have a perfect prediction that this is gonna be an A side plant, and the entire team is pushing in. White finds one, can he get another shots going landed? And this is putting the team of Killzat in a very bad position because this is a complete setup that the team of Integrity have. But Rectified finds one onto White. Reckless finds one. A hit marker is there. A trade comes through from Gamma. Diablo shuts down Shrey. A 2v3 situation. Both the players from the A-long approach here. Cho and Diablo, the marksman and that SMG main. Gamma in a very good angle. Possibly could get a one tap here. Spots a player, but Illusion still gonna be able to win that. This is a 1v3 situation for Diablo, and Gamma said not today. 6-5 and a round advantage. A round lead for the side of Integrity. You know, this would have been an Killzat approach, or you can say Killzat round, the mid approach that they had. If they were able to, you could say, go ahead with that strategy a little faster, I mean, surely they would have an advantage on that A side. But yeah, this is going to be an aggressive A-side approach here from the A shot. This time again from the side of Integrity. Cho finding two. Shrey gets a trade onto Copy. Rectified gonna shut down Gamma. Cho finding a third for himself onto Shrey. A 180 turn from Reckless, but not gonna be happening. This is a 6-all and Killzat very quick to get the scoreboard back to being equal.
Defend the objectives.
We do have an approach here from White, which could give him that advantage, but a nade. A Reckless already finding Cho here, the first blood. The marksman main is gonna take the fall here from the side of Killzat. Gamma waiting for a player to approach or to peek here. I mean, shotgun's all about having that peek advantage. Nika, jump shot, not gonna be able to spot anyone. Maybe he did. Approach is there. Spots the player, not gonna be able to connect that. You've copied, getting a trade. Diablo shuts down Shrey. 3v3 situation from behind. White finds one. Can he get a double? Shots now gonna be landed. Copied is gonna be able to win that. Comes down to a 1v2 as Reckless gonna be able to pick off Diablo here. Bomb probably gonna get planted on that A side.
The bomb has been planted.
Both the players again gonna be sitting in this crossfire. Copied making an approach from the A shot. He knows for a fact both the players are gonna be there, and smoke goes down, which is gonna grant him that advantage. But Illusion was able to peek first. I mean, still attempting to go for that shot could have granted him maybe a one tap, maybe a hit marker, but still.
Defend the objective.
Seven, 6, team integrity again, around ahead. Rectified, not gonna be connecting any of those shots here, and the Locust, so you can see the sniper main is gonna fall. White making an approach, spots a player, Gamma's gonna be there to pick him off, and this is a complete A-side control for the side of team integrity. Nika finds one onto Gamma, that's gonna be in the A shot. Rectified, Copied, and Diablo making an approach from the A bottom, from the A long itself. We have Illusion. That was a bit of a very risky play and just barely staying alive over there. That's gonna be reckless. Finds one onto Naika. Can he get another? Shot's not gonna be landing. Spots the player. Still missing those few shots. A 2v2 situation. Reckless really needs to come through. Actually, it's a 2v3 situation, my bad. It's not even a 2v2. So, pretty much an advantage for the side of Integrity. And yep, that's the case because this is now a match point for side of Integrity. 8-6 on the scoreboard. 2 rounds ahead and last round needed for them to win this match and get a 2-0 lead, which is gonna be, you could pretty much say, a do or die situation for Killzad because they cannot afford to lose any other matches if they lose this one. But here, Gamma gonna be shutting himself out. We have Kemche fighting one onto Illusion, Rectified taking out White, and this is already Killzad with a 3 life disadvantage. With Reckless finds one onto Diablo. Shrey finds one onto Naika. A 2v3 situation still a possibility for the side of Integrity. Rectified, give his location, not gonna be connecting his shots. The bomb has not been picked up, or no, wait, the bomb has been dropped in the defense spawn here. Rotation is coming through from 2 players. From the A shot is Shrey. Needs to check that as of now here. Shrey finds one. Can he get another? Spots the player. Very much possible. A 2v2 situation and Rectified. Gonna be able to find Shrey. And we have Reckless taking the fall as well. This is 8-7. Still very much possible for the side of Killzad to make this match move towards overtime.
Defend the objectives.
Frag out.
Diablo with an approach or that A long here. That's a pretty risky play. All the players are going to be pushing. White shots done copied. Players are going to get stunned from the side of Integrity. We have White winning that against Diablo as well. That's a 2. Players shutting down by White. Rectified finds one onto Illusion. White goes for a third. Not going to be able to connect that. Gameshow going to be playing inside. Safe. We have Naika making an approach. Finds one onto Reckless. Comes down to a 2v2 situation. Gamma making an approach from the A shot. The bomb has been dropped on the A side. This could be a sandwich play by them. Shots being landed. Shotgun finds one. Gameshow all by himself.
Got the bomb.
And there we go, guys. This is Shrey making an approach, finishing things off, and what a play by from, I would say, from Gamma over there with that A shot approach, with that deagle. I mean, surely he could have picked up both the players, but getting him down to 1 HP, just being patient about it, that you know for a fact that one of the players is gonna make an approach, which they did, finding one, and then Shrey getting that final pick here. Very well played. And this was also a pretty great play from the side of Illusion, as you can see on your screen. Really came through for his team here with a 1v2. Reckless, I would say, could not do the same here. He was, you could say, taken down by Copied. But we had some crazy plays. The retake which we got to see from Killzad with 3v3 situation on the B side where Integrity had a complete setup. Absolutely perfection, as I always say. Did not lose a single life and able to shut down all 3 players over there. But yes, guys, this is going to be a 2-0 lead for the side of Integrity inside of this BO5 series. Which means that it is a do or die situation for the side of Killzad inside of this matchup here. They cannot afford to lose any other matches if they want to win this. So yes, guys, who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Integrity winning the control and have a 3-0 wipeout inside of this BO5 series? Or is it going to be Killzad making a comeback inside of the series against Integrity and showing them that it's never too late to turn the tables and getting, you can say, beating the team, of course, and getting things in their favor? Yeah, let's take a look at the scoreboard in about a second or two. I mean, this was a pretty long ascending game, if I have to say. This is gonna be Illusion being the MVP from the side of Integrity with 15 kills to his name, 10 deaths. Reckless gonna be in second with 12 kills, 12 deaths, and Shrey in third with also 12 kills and 11 deaths. Moving on to the team of kills right here, we do have Copied being the MVP with 15 kills, 11 deaths. Kimchi gonna be in second with 12 kills, 17 kills, 13 deaths. My bad, I saw that as 12. And Diablo in third with 16 kills and 12 deaths. So yeah, I mean, we did have some great plays from a Copied as well with the SMG. Of course, he was doing the SMG job pretty well. Then we have Kimchi with that SKS, was able to shut down quite a few players. And of course, the aggressive A approach which we got to see from Integrity, Kimcho was able to shut down 3 players over there, all by himself on that head glitch. But yes, gonna be moving towards standoff here for the control game mode. Again, a pretty good map here for going for rotations, flanking, or you can say going for cutoffs. Of course, I mean, on head-on gunfights, I wouldn't say it's the best, but you can surely, if you have good teamwork and if you have your teammates, you know, around you all the time, you can surely get a lot of trades. And teamwork is going to be extremely important. You need synergy and coordination more than ever in this map, because you know for a fact that this is controlling the A side is going to be the, you could say, the granny bottom or the graveyard, or maybe you could say the B side is the B boxes. The B side, you could say the boxes itself. Normally, players do prefer to get the A side down first instead of B, because B, there's always, it's like much closer to the spawn, the defense side spawn. So there's always players on that head glitch, which it's a headache to get rid of. I mean, A side you can still work with. You can back alley, you can back alley flanks all the way in the spawn. Playing in factory, being the center of attention. Just wasting a lot of time over there, getting a complete control of granny, checking out, having a control over the mid tank and the statue, not letting the players approach from the statue, or sorry, not the statue, see the broken wall itself. So yeah, it goes pretty back and forth, but control is a mix of both game modes. So in terms of gunfights, and I would say when it comes to coordination, I say it's pretty 50-50 here. I wouldn't say any of the team has a massive advantage. In gunfights, the edge is more towards integrity, and I think they've made that clear. So again, individual gunfights do really matter in this game mode, and we're just gonna have to wait and watch how things actually play out, how things are. 27-26 with a life advantage for the side of integrity here. Integrity gonna be on the defense side first, and kill side not approaching for any of the sides here. They have not started capturing. Shrey gonna be able to find both the players near the tractors here. Gonna go for a third, gets an assist through the smoke. Let's see if he's able to find any value. Gonna go for a shots, yes or no. Pause the plague. Will be able to confirm that kill. 23-20. 3 lives advantage. We have Copied shutting down Reckless. This is Gameshot taking a look over towards the tractor. Yes, he is able to find one onto white. Although the headshot, but Shrey is quick to get a trade for his teammate. Illusion finds one to rectify this. Illusion approaching the spawn, finds one. Can he get another? No player spotting right anywhere near him, so I guess it's all back alley. But Copied finds one onto Gamma here, also gonna get shut down by white. 17-12. I think the life gap, or you can say the life count, it's actually favoring the side of integrity, and it's actually increasing in their favor as well. Feed being completely blue. This is a complete wipe out again coming in from the side of integrity here. 4 or 5 players getting shut down at the same time, and absolutely none of the players from the side of Killside are actually approaching any of the sites as of now. With no time to work with, they need to get some sort of contest, and actually capture needs to come through. But last 4 lives with a second remaining, I think we are just looking at the end right here, and yes, we are. This is going to be a 1-0 for the side of integrity. Spawn trapping is very much possible, but I guess operator values and operator usage should be on point. Today, again, with the tractor approach here from the Cubby, spots a player. He does not know the player's approach. Naika gonna be able to shut him down. We have Illusion finding a 2 for himself. War Machine's gonna get popped out here. Finds one onto Copied. Gets another, but Rectified was able to shut him down. Not the best War Machine value, but still, the work was done here. The life count is actually favoring Integrity as of now. Shrey, headless kill comes through. Will not be able to spot the player over there on top of that factory here, but Shrey has popped out his death machine, so none of the players are getting through that doorstep, not anytime soon, unless you have a Tempest in which you're able to win that gunfight. But yeah, that's gonna be very, very difficult. Claw is also gonna be extremely useful. But on the other hand, the feed being completely below, this is Integrity shutting down the team of Killsite again and again, possibly going for a spawn trap, as you could see. Rectified does find one onto Shrey. We have Reckless also shutting down from that War Machine of Game Show. Illusion making an approach, but Rectified with a quick scope on Illusion. Just slowly opening up here. Shrey finds one onto Diablo with the Hunter Killer. Game Show gonna be shutting himself out here. White making an approach from behind. Pops out his Equalizer. Spots the player. Shuts down. Maybe Game Show here almost would have gotten that kill, but instead Naika was the one to take the fall. 20-7 with 6 lives remaining, almost getting down to 5. Pretty much looking at another round for the side of Integrity. But B side has already been captured here with 2 lives to work with. Kill side pretty much done here. Gamma finds one onto Cho, and Illusion gonna finish off things, shutting down Diablo as well. A 2-0. This is going to be match point and series point for the side of Integrity here.
Frag out.
Well, the good news is the team of Killsite have 3 operators ready to go. 2 of them have already popped out. That is going to be an Annihilator in the hands of Rectify. Already finds one onto Illusion. Diablo is also there with the Tempest, and we also have an operator ready to go from Naika and Copy. That's actually 4 at this point. But the feed, as of now, lighting up
Target down.
from blue, but Rectified is there, finds one. Can he get a long range kill? Yes, he's able to. Gets a 3 from that Annihilator. Can he get a 4th? Unfortunately, the answer is going to be no, as that SKS is going to be able to shut him down. Gamma finds one. Can he get another? The movement was very much needed over there. First life, but War Machine in the hands of Illusion finds one onto Copy, probably attempting for a spawn tap right here. What's the play? Shuts down Copied again. Long range kill. Maybe not. Gamma needs to check the back alley if he wants to stay alive, or he could get taken down. 23-18. This is again Integrity showing the level of teamwork and performance they have. Naika finds one with the Equalizer on White. White. Nowhere to be seen, but that was actually Shrey in the spawn rank. Also gonna get taken down. Naika making an approach. Shots getting down from behind. Still staying alive. Not gonna be moving from that position. Nowhere to go. Cho finds one onto Illusion. Rectify taking out Reckless. Copied with the claw out. Gonna be able to win that against White. The granny bottom, and this is Killsite making comeback in terms of life. But as soon as I said that, that's Reckless getting another 2 from his sniper. Cho finding one. Shrey and White from the team of Integrity. Still going right at his Shrey. Gonna be going for that spawn trap at 13-8. Are we looking at the end here for the side of team Killsite inside of this BO5 series? Shots go down. Shrey still going, but Copied. Huge gunfights. 10-6. Last 5 lives remaining for the side of Killsite here. Do or die situation. Never gonna matter more than this. Copied finds one onto Gamma. Illusion gonna be holding the spot. Naika gonna be able to find 2. Shots go down. Illusion finds one. Gets another. This is Rectified and Diablo with a 2v6 situation. Illusion going absolutely crazy. Gonna find all 3 players. Can he go for a 4th? Illusion. Oh my god. What a play by this man here. All 4 players are gonna get shut down at the end and just single-handedly carried over there inside of those final seconds. Patience and reaction time and reflexes all at the same time. But yes, guys, this is pretty much it here for this matchup and this series, as Integrity gonna have a whopping score of 3-0. Killside had a pretty good chance, I would have to say, in SND, but when it came to control and hardpoint, there was pretty much integrity the entire time. I mean, they had absolutely no chance, and I think integrity has also made that pretty clear. But yeah, crazy match. I do want to talk about a little bit of how the spawn trap was being attempted by integrity in the second round of this match, where they were on the offense side and they were just spawn trapping team Killside over at the farm spawn with their operators, and that was absolutely crazy. I mean, they were able to hold them down for I think at least 20 to 25 seconds. That's a lot, by the way. But yeah, ultimately Killside, they were able to break through, but again they had lost a lot of lives actually to make a comeback. But yes, let's take a look at the scoreboard here. This is going to be Illusion with the most amount of kills. I mean, he deserves it. 27 kills, 9 deaths. Shrey gonna be in second with 22 kills, 8 deaths, and White gonna be in third with 13 kills, 11 deaths. Rectified being the MP from the side of Killside, 17 kills, 18 deaths. Game Show gonna be in second with 13 kills, 15 deaths, and Copied in third with 9 kills, 20 deaths. Yes, guys, Illusion, the only player almost, I would say, with the most amount of kills, almost about to touch that 30. Ah, what a play. And what a day it was. So yes, guys, this is pretty much going to be it for today. I mean, we had some two crazy BO5 series. First one, the score was 3-1 between Absolve and Reforge. So do check that out if you have just joined right now. And this was a crazy match for Integrity and Killside. I mean, a 3-0 domination. I mean, Hardpoint and Control went pretty one-sided, but S&D was neck to neck. I mean, I think you should check out both the S&D matches from both sides, because the comeback that Reforge had on Absolve, even after they were like 4 rounds behind, and I don't know, the team of Absolve had like an advantage in the overtime, like 3 to 4 times, still were able to manage that to make a comeback and win in the end. But yes, guys, this is going to be it for today. This is A9. I will all see you tomorrow with further interesting matches. So have a good night, sleep well, and yep, that is going to be it.
I was so sure of our love. I never thought of any reason, a doubt about us. And now I'm right back at the start. Halfway through a bottle, baby, and nothing to know. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before. So take it easy. And you know how to forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm in baby, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy. right here. You don't have to be, you don't have to be alone. No, you don't have to be alone. Right here, right here, right here. This is something we can fight. Ooh. You just need a brighter guy, you need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby, look no further, it's right here. Ooh, you just need a brighter guy, you need somebody by your side. Yeah, baby, look no further, it's right here, right here, right here. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. Right here, right here, right here, right here. It's right here, It's cold out here and I feel lonely. I know the time can move so slowly, and in the distance I hear voices. Are they real or are they in my head? I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick, and I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick, and now I feel alive, feel alive, feel alive, feel alive, and now I feel So many times they try to change me, and every time it drives me crazy. And all the good times we had saved me. Are they real or are they in my head? I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick, and I'm lovesick. You got me lovesick.